Ooh, touch him again. Yeah, I'm gonna beat him with it. Why is he bleeding? Where are you going?
Hey everyone, welcome back to Kamuicat Gaming. I'm Kamui.
And I'm Kat.
And today, Kat wants to play Neo Scavenger. I have a little bit of knowledge about this game, seeing her play it since basically it came out. I haven't really watched her do a full playthrough. I just know the game is very vicious. It's kind of like a choose-your-own adventure that you move yourself around. So some areas will give you choices. Some are just, like, oh, hey, go here, do this. And she can explain it better than I can, though.
Oh, you get, like, skills. A lot of people classify it, I guess, as a roguelike. It's turn-based. Grid. Basically, you survive. You pick your skills, you try to survive. Different skills do different things. Set in 2019, which was futuristic at the time. An apocalyptic world. Detroit's wasteland. Well, it's like a city, kind of apocalyptic city, but we'll get into that and I'll start getting this. Myopia, how do you say it?
I think it is myopia.
Botany, trapping, strong, electrician.
What is innervated under the negatives? Ah, okay.
Yeah, bad one. I think this one's really bad too. It's really, really, really hard unless you find sleeping pills.
Yeah. Well, of course, that one's always bad.
I mean, this one I guess isn't that bad.
No, I mean, that one actually might be better to take than myopia, but that's also if you would take something like eagle eye, or something that would be kind of like a better view.
We can fix this later, the myopia, and get eagle eye.
Yeah, because I was doing a little bit of looking up, and I saw that there's something you can get right away if you have eagle eye. That's why I was just curious about that. Like, if that would be a better trait to take at the beginning, or...
I can't get it right now because...
You have myopia, yeah. No, that... I was going to mention something else here, bring up another question, but I was just looking at the little point system here of how they do it, like the little dots on everything.
Yeah.
Would there be any... I mean, there would, I'm sure, be a way, like, if you got rid of trapping, you could take mechanic and electrician, then have, like, all your, things you could do right off, but...
But with... Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
With the trapping, like, say we do something in the beginning with the dog man, I wouldn't be able to get any of the furs.
Good point.
Plus, I think, yeah, just useful stuff to have.
Understood. I was just, curious about that, because I know, a lot of times when I see you play, you always, you have your own things set, right down to what you use.
Sometimes I change it up once in a while.
Alright, but are you good to go with try doing this run here?
Yep, I think I got my things good. This is kind of gonna go, I guess, until I end up dying, which if anybody ever played this game, that's gonna happen probably very soon. But I'm gonna try to do my best. It's been a little while since I really played, so. You wake up disoriented, slumped over the base of an empty cryosleep pod, still damp from cryo fluid. Thick dust from the floor clings to your skin, leaving a clean spot on the ground where a large 05 is painted. Across the room there is an open door to the hallway and a broken window leading outside. Just as you gather your wits, an unearthly scream erupts from down the hall beyond the doorway. Something is coming fast. So we have botany. Can use a plant to block the door. Rig the door shut, or prepare to fight it. Well,
I'd say, you said you were mentioning it beforehand, how you can do something with it if you win. I would say fight and, that's what I would do. Get whatever extra you can, but that's up to you.
I'll go that way. You still your nerves and decide to take this thing down, whatever it is. As you assume a defensive stance, it bursts into the room. The beast stands on its hind legs like a man, but has the appearance of a ragged, predatory dog. It looks right at you, shrieks and lunges. It connects with a force that jars you both, and the dogman actually has to step back to keep its balance. Taking advantage of his distraction, you knock him to the ground and grab his throat. His claws tear into your flesh and you crush his windpipe with every ounce of strength you have. Moments later, he stops moving and you realize it cost you some nasty wounds, but at least you're alive. Got head slashed and lower right leg was pelted.
Now, is there any way that you don't get injured in that?
I don't think so. I think there's a mod that might, but not vanilla.
Okay. I was just curious.
With the rest of adrenaline fading, you turn your attention back to this strange room. You should probably finish up here in case there are more of those things. Do the tracking. The dust on the ground makes it easy for your trained eye to pick out one set of tracks in particular. They seem to belong to a humanoid dragging something, probably a mantle or cloak. It was here fairly recently, probably in the past 24 hours. It entered through the doorway, walked to your stasis tank, went to the control console, and then left. You'd bet good money that it wasn't the dogman you just faced.
Yeah, I don't think he was technically savvy to open up use a console there. That's just me, though.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. Search the console for records. You check the console for any patient info and come across 3 records. Anton Blubber, committed 2012-11-11. Emergency contact Angela Blubber, 45 Campbell Street, Detroit, Michigan. Billing info, Angela Blubber. Tank number 5, Philip Kindred. Committed 2019-9-15, no data. Billing info, I'm not going to read that. You can't see that. No one get into his bank account. Tank number 6, Lloyd Blank Check. Committed 2008-10-18. Emergency contact Meyer LLP. Also Meyer for his billing.
The only thing is, I have to say though about Philip Kindred here, which seems to be our guy, because it's in tank number 5, and they've really pointed out the 5 in the beginning there. After how everything's gone with the economy and all that, probably has nothing left in the savings anyways. That's why whoever it was that came in booted him out.
Oh, they were trying to get his money.
Yeah, they went to get the next down payment. Like, oh, you got nothing. You're out.
Get his fingerprints so they can get into his stuff.
His accounts were just showing insufficient funds, so they just dumped him.
Now we climb out the window. You decide to go outside and see if you can figure out where you are. Avoiding the broken glass, you step onto the sill and outside, rustling some plants that have grown wild in the area. It's cool outside and damp, probably morning. The distant report of a gun catches your attention. You cock your head, listening, but it's over as quickly as it started. Obviously, you're not alone out here, though that doesn't necessarily comfort you.
I mean, if you're close to that Detroit, gunshot would be just normal days. I'm sorry, I grew up near a couple miles outside of there, and it's like, you gotta get used to that stuff. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was weird for me going up there from a small town, but you're in the parking lot of a Geiger's cryo facility, but everything looks disused and in disrepair. Plants have pushed their way through the pavement over the facility. Worst of all, nothing looks familiar. You don't remember this place or even who you are. Your frustration mounts, but you catch it and put it in check. Might as well take a look around. So if we go to our item screen.
Oh, yeah. We're just carrying around the corpse with us.
Well, no, it's laying on the ground. This is the ground. This is our inventory.
But you know what I'm saying, though. We're outside. That thing was inside.
By the way, he has a hospital wristband. Philip Kindred.
And some type of necklace from the look of it.
Bronze talisman on a braided leather string.
Interesting.
I'm gonna sell it. But this is a reason I take the trapping, because if you put the... Come on. There we go. Put the trapping in there with that, and you get a sharp edge like a piece of glass. You can get a dogman fur coat.
And meat from the look of it.
Meat, yeah.
Well, let's start off with food that way.
I think it's the trapping as well that you can start a fire without having like a lighter or anything like that. Like I could get, I don't know if I can do it here because I don't have a forest. Maybe I have a forest over on the other side. I can do it, but I'm gonna go scavenge. Check the place out.
That was a good thing to do.
Despite its high-tech appearance, the facility seems to be tucked away in the wilderness out of sight. This bodes well for the chances of finding something of value or even shelter, provided nothing else has set up shop here with those same ideas.
Well, we already had a dog man.
I wonder what the dog man was doing in there. Now we can go into the facility anytime we want. Back in the cryo chamber, you still feel echoes of the panic that gripped you when you awoke here. It leaves you feeling unsettled. However, that time has passed. Maybe it's time to look around again. We have a new option for going down the hall.
Yeah, where the thing came from.
Yeah. There could be a nest of them down there.
Exactly.
A den. Outside the cryo chamber, there's a debris-filled corridor that looks disused. You climb over piles of refuse and rubble and come across a blocked doorway. A plaque on the wall reads, Exam Room 17. Forcing the barricade aside, you peer into what looks like a clinic exam room. Well, real quick, it's just funny that it appears to be one when it said it was an exam room. While there appears to be a little
it could have been in the lunchroom for all we know. I mean, somebody could have put the wrong plaque up and nobody ever changed it. I mean, come on.
True. While there appears to be little worth looting, this room looks like it'd make a great hole-up site. Exam Room 17 has been added to the Hex's campsites.
So you can set this up as like your main base then if you wanted to.
It's kind of a good idea early game to kind of live around here. I don't always do it, but the exam room isn't much to look at, but it's secure and sheltered from the elements. It looks like the lights might work if you could figure out the short in the wiring. Also, the HVAC seems to be pumping air, probably still powered by whatever runs the tubes in the other room. Someone handy with machinery might be able to rig it to heat incoming air a bit. With a little work, this room would make a decent place to hole up in.
Now, since I know you played this before, but do you need to do both of those to make this like a good shelter area, or just only one?
Only one would be fine. Even if you don't, it's still decent. See, normally you get like a little crafting thing.
Yeah.
Yep, it's a vent. Sure, it'd be nice if one of those mechanics or maintenance guys were around. If you have the mechanic skill, then you get like a little crafting note that tells you how to fix it.
Oh, okay.
Like I got that note. Looks like the lighting is still in good shape, but the wiring is blown. If you could top the adjoining power conduit, that might get them running again. Or tap the adjoining power conduit, that might get them running again. You need some bits of wiring, small parts, and it's told to do it, though. So I think we can go. Climb back out the window.
They give you like a little more since it's a, full... That's exam room 17?
Yeah.
What about the other 16?
Yeah, you'd think you'd have more rooms to go check out. Maybe the dogman room and the rest of them.
Possible.
Scrap of paper, it reads, tool, cryo lighting, you have a pair of pliers, sharp edge, electrician skill, 4 small mechanical parts, and electrical panel.
So we at least have the sharp edge.
Yes, and we have the panel, of course. I'll put my meat in here, but I don't know if we'll get anywhere to cook it. My sharp edges, because I don't want anybody taking them.
Understood.
Move on, go see what's here. As you approach the town, there is no sign of activity. Buildings stand in ruin, vehicles are overturned and blackened with fire. Explosion marks radiate outward from walls and pavement. In the distance, strange-looking creatures circle in the sky like monstrous leathery vultures. Isn't that what a vulture normally looks like?
Last time I saw one, yeah.
The world has drastically changed from what you knew. Some sort of cataclysm has befallen Earth, returning mankind to the Dark Ages. And along with it, your hopes of finding a warm meal and some answers. You decide to look around and scavenge what you can from the ruins.
Well, let's see what we got.
We have a sword shed. Oh, thank gosh, it's not locked. Sometimes they're locked, and that's annoying because then you need a crowbar.
Yeah.
And then you have like a shed sitting on this first text that you get open, and you can't even do anything with it.
Oh, that'd be frustrating. I mean, that'd be just, you know, we had a lot of it with like Zomboid, you know, anytime we've ever played it.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, oh look, there's a shed, and...
Oh, locked. No windows. You have loot, you have safety, you have sneak. You have different things that can change this. Like if I had a flashlight, I'd get more safety. If I had like a crowbar, I'd get more loot. I have strong, so I can also get a little bit more, but it takes my safety down and sneak down because you're just kind of like bashing through.
Yeah, you're basically brute forcing it all.
Storage sheds are mixed bags. Essentially, there should be some goods inside, but then again, anyone here before you would have known that and cleaned it out. Still, it's worth a shot. But yeah, definitely. Oh, I got the multi-tool I needed already to fix the.
Well, hey, there you go.
Thing. There's a way to close it.
At least you're armed as well.
Yeah. Oh, pants. Oh, shorts.
Well, still, better than nothing.
Oh, 91% blue jeans. I'll take those. Oh, it's only 8%. What's this one at? 99, yep. There's my backpack.
And what are those, like, night vision are those binoculars there?
It's a half pair and a half a pair.
Can you combine them into one then?
Yeah. I'm gonna put this around my neck so I can see further now.
It's kind of weird it attaches to the necklace, though.
Well, it has a strap on it.
You know what I'm saying? It looks like you just, like, you know, attached it right to it.
You put it around your neck. I should probably take this bottle for water.
Would be a good idea, I'd say. And
Oh, what?
I would say, what are those, the 9 and 3 up there?
That's little pebbles
Mm-hmm.
and a handful of small twigs.
Well, that'd probably help with, like, fire.
Yeah, that's what I was saying about going to the forest tile and nothing in the pocket. You gotta watch these. Sometimes, like, you see you mouse over and they have that little square at the bottom.
They might have something hidden in them.
Yeah, it's their pockets. You gotta watch to make sure there's nothing good hidden in those, because sometimes there is. An abandoned house. The suburbs were hit hard in the collapse, with masses of people fleeing urban centers in search of supplies and supernatural threats encroaching from the wilds. The suburbs became the front lines in a war for survival. Still, houses like these are so numerous that some have been entirely missed by scavengers, and they tend to be less likely to fall over than the bigger buildings in urban centers. Oh, we'll just use strong again.
So I think I saw a shoe in there.
Yeah. Oh, a shirt, another shirt, and a crock.
Yeah, we got makeshift shoes though.
Yeah, but they hurt your feet. And I don't want to get, because then we'll lose turns.
Yeah.
We'll wear that. I'm not worried about us getting
I
cold.
find it funny that you just put it right over like the medical gown.
Yeah, it counts as a layer, the lowest layer. If I didn't have the fur cloak, I would probably take all this, because this is a long sleeve shirt.
Yeah.
Because I would be worried about being cold, but I'm worried about overheating.
Understood.
Oh, and also having this, it tells everybody else and everything else that you fought a dog man and killed it. So some things are more scared of you from what I remember.
I mean, it makes sense.
Like, oh no, that thing's killed a dog man.
But how do they know you even killed it? I mean, you could have just found it down the side of the road and took its skin.
They assume.
You know, I have to assume, so.
Okay, end turn. We're out of turns. Okay, we have one more place to go. Like other suburban homes, mobile homes are on the front lines in a war between fleeing urban populations and supernatural hordes from the wilds. However, their smaller size at 10 means there's less to be found in each. strong again. Ooh. That's a really nice find. I can boil water now.
Let's do that.
Hoodie.
You got a tarp? And what's that little yellow thing up by the chip bag?
Oh, with a lighter. And here's more. You can find more crafting things.
Yeah.
Patchwork hide tunic, you need a sharp point, 10 small pelts, and 20 small thread. Scrap of paper, it reads food, meat, and hide from dogman corpse.
Oh, you already know that one.
Crafting skill, sharp edge, dogman corpse. Really?
Well, someone had 2 left feet.
I should probably take these. Oh, no. I'm waiting for now. So here we'll get a stretch of forest. This stretch of forest seems to almost flourish in the absence of human life. There's a good chance one could find food and raw materials in here if they knew what to look for. Just watch out for creatures that make this forest their home and hunting ground.
So basically, if you kind of strong arm your way through, you have a better chance of being...
I can do botany, I can do strong, and then if I use this light, then look at that.
Oh, wow. Yeah, sneak drops way down, but your loot and safety go way up.
Yeah. Didn't even get much.
Got water and whatever the blue things are.
Or blueberries. Berries.
At least they're edible.
Yeah, I'm gonna... I can't put it in the pot. I was thinking about the other pot. Screw it, I'll eat that one. I'll have to come drop my stuff back off. Uh-oh. We'll take cover. Oh, the feral dog.
Well, that's nothing for you at this point.
I'm gonna create an obstacle. Parry him.
As long as I'm just reading the thing down here. You know, you create the obstacle and it says, you know, the dog's armor was barely, you know, damaged or anything, and it says dog was bleeding. It's like, really?
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna keep parrying him. Maybe he'll run away. I don't really want to get hurt early game. I mean, I already have those. Well, he leaves me no choice.
Yeah,
Should I lure him in or fight him?
I'd fight him.
I'm gonna do the melee surge. Ooh. Punch him. And parry. Punch. Punch him again. I'm gonna kick him.
Yeah, it doesn't work. Just keep punching it.
I'm gonna kick him and kick him and kick him. And punch him some more. Now we got a dog corpse. Oh no, we're over encumbered.
Well, instead I'm not surprised.
I'll take it back to my house anyways. Me and this game do not get along in that aspect.
Well, I can see that.
Oh, I forgot I had the other bottle. I could have went.
You got filled it with water?
Yeah. I hate when I do that.
Well, you dropped it on the ground and then...
No, I accidentally hit this sort up here.
Mm-hmm.
And it rearranges all the items.
Oof.
So I like to have them in a certain way. End turn. Oh no.
Well, that's fun. Say what they do, just disappear, or they go into a house or something.
They'll just kind of walk around, they check stuff out, they loot too.
Mm-hmm. At least you got a stick.
Yeah, I'm gonna beat them with it if they come after me. I'm going back to my place, I'm making a campfire and making a spear.
Smart move.
I knew they were gonna come in.
Oh, he's got hunting arrows.
Yes, but does he have a bow? He's gonna stab me with, probably try to stab me with arrows.
Well, at least you got a large branch from a tree you can smack him with.
Why is he bleeding?
I don't know. Maybe he stabbed himself with his own arrow on accident?
Maybe. I beat him with my...
Yeah, I was just reading the text down there to see what happened.
Yeah, there's nothing. Oh, and now he wants to run away because he saw my cloak. Now he's like, oh no.
Hey, he wants to come into your house and try to take your stuff. Guess what he gets?
He has some cool looking stuff on him, looks like, so.
Yeah, it looks like he has a backpack.
I want it. Oh no, my thing broke.
It's making him a little too hard.
I'm gonna keep following him. I'm being really ballsy right now with this. You really shouldn't fight that much. You should try to parry and get away as much as possible.
Yeah, but at this point, though, it's like, yeah, I have to go for it.
I might dodge a little bit.
Now, see, if he tried talking to you, you know, you had enough meat there. You could have shared some with him.
No.
Hope he's passed out. Now you're bleeding.
I know.
I'm trying to figure out why you're bleeding, though, because you knocked him out and you were fine beforehand.
That just means... Take this. Rip it up. Try to stab me in the crotch.
I see that.
See, he took all those shoes and stuff from that other site.
I see that, too. Do they have wires?
These are strings.
What? Even on the other side of the two there?
These?
Like the really big ones?
Yes.
Oh.
Those are medium strings. These are small strings. You can tie them together and make them. That's a nice backpack, though.
Looks like it gives you a bit more room, too.
It does.
Oh, you had goggles.
I hate doing that. I actually click on it, double click it to put in my thing.
Yeah.
And then I put it on my face. Oh, he has a cell phone. But no battery in it. Oh well, I'll take it anyway. It's worth $15.
Hey, you can't beat that.
Night vision goggles. I'll take those off for now.
I'll say those look so weird.
It's a little chin strap for me. I'm just gonna leave his body here.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I think it was this and that. Where's trapping?
Yep.
Make a big fire.
I don't know, maybe it's just me, but just watching like the whole inventory system here.
Yeah.
Just looks a bit confusing if you don't know what you're doing exactly.
You want me to explain it some more?
No. I've got it down. I'm just saying though, but just how everything kind of goes into one area each time, including your actions.
Yeah, you don't really know how to make anything. You have recipes.
Yeah.
And I think you learn them as you read the thingies. But also, it's kind of a lot.
Yeah, I do see that here. I also think it's weird that like they, your exit window is also in there too for available ingredients. It's like, really?
Hmm.
I'm on the first page. Your window.
Yeah, I don't know.
It says consume. It's like, so you're gonna use up your only exit and entrance. Interesting.
Boil the water. How did you make it again? Oh, I have to put botany. This tea, tannin tea, helps fight off infections.
Oh, that's good. I mean, we've been kind of beat up a little bit here.
That's why I'm doing it like that, because I think it would be better to have. I'm gonna boil regular water to have the drink.
Smart move.
I'm gonna drink this now. It gives you a immune system boost.
Yeah.
And stuff, so I think it works out. Ooh, squishy meat.
Yeah, it's a pretty squishy sound, I gotta say.
Not gonna be able to get it all done, but some of it.
Yeah, it's better than nothing. You know?
And I'm gonna have to end my turn. Go back in.
See another feral dog around.
Yeah. Squish the meat. I don't think I would eat it if it was a squishy, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I wouldn't really blame you on that one. That's a little...
I gotta cook all this.
Oh, there you go.
I got
Still have a 0.2 of a move left.
I know. It's not gonna be good very long. It doesn't stay good very long.
Yeah.
But at least it's something. At least I'm not gonna be like starving and have to worry about like
Yeah, I got to worry about like, oh
infections.
crap, I'm gonna need food or...
Yeah, getting infections and stuff. Sorry, I was looking at the inventory stuff when I gotta get out of here. Got 2 bullets on him.
2 bullets, an arrow, and nothing to use the other one with.
Yeah. I'm gonna take the arrow. I don't know if it's worth it because it's only like 1% but...
But still, I mean, it always could be like an emergency, like grab and, stab if you needed to.
True. I am gonna go over here. Go back into there. I want to use this.
Another giant branch.
But yeah, I couldn't finish it last time. Because he made it like impossible. Okay, yeah, go in here. Go in here. Where is it? Need a sharp edge. Make a sharpened spear.
As far as the multi-tool isn't used for that. Since it has a knife as well, you know?
Yeah, I could. But I don't want to waste it.
Good point, good point. So I forget that this game, everything has a, percentage to it.
Yeah. In my hand. I got my multi-tool here. It's 64%, so not bad.
Yeah, but if you overuse it, though.
Yeah.
It'll be gone in no time.
Pretty much. I wander down to this little cabin here. Oh. So we'll see. Where are you going?
It's in the woods.
Abandoned mobile home. Strong. And my lighter. Oh.
Squirrel Center.
Painkiller. Medication. Yes.
What are those? The 11.
They're assorted small parts.
Ah.
Ooh. Crowbar the straps. We have a crowbar now.
Nice.
Got a couple of empty boxes.
Is that like a makeshift alarm or something there?
Yeah, it's a noise trap.
Ah.
See the little town down there, but I want to get back over here before this guy gets into my stuff.
Oh, like he was kind of running away.
Good. Hope he came over here, saw this body, and was like, "Oh, I'm
Probably.
getting out of here."
Saw the dog in the body, and it's like,
Oh yeah, I forgot to skin the dog. I know, very nice things to say.
well, survival, you know. You gotta do what you gotta do.
I'm not gonna worry about this meat. I don't think right now. I drop this off. Drop that off. This. See, now I have it's strung around the area.
Yeah, I see that.
Intern.
Looks like he's running away.
Good.
That or he was heading to the same city you were.
That could be. Take cover. Oh, he did. He came over there. An old apartment building. This concrete apartment building looks to be in better shape than most. Sure, the windows are all but gone, and a giant fissure runs along one wall. But this place looks as if it could still provide suitable shelter for someone. Perhaps that's what makes you feel so nervous about approaching it.
Understood. I mean, because if you like, oh, hey, somebody, this could easily be this little camp area where somebody else has a. What is that guy that's wandering around there?
I'm gonna do this. It makes it a bit safer because I have my thing. I never checked this. This is a shoe. I found a shoe.
Well, I got one shoe.
And some more empty bottles.
More dirty rags.
I'm gonna empty this one out. Put this water in there. I don't like carrying around the glass bottles.
Understood.
And scavenge again. Storage shed. Strong crowbar. Ooh.
What did you find?
Pair of
An actual pair of binoculars.
Yeah, those are my bits and pieces.
Blue jeans.
Under better. I'll take that tarp.
Oh, now you got a shoe and a boot.
Meat for medium for a corpse. Already did that.
Mm-hmm.
Plastic sled with strap. 2 medium thread. 1 very large rigid sheet container.
So a tarp and string. Right?
Like, I need a sled. Rags from clothes. 1 medium absorbent non-rigid non-springy sheet.
Only sheets, not like shirts or anything else.
It would be like, I could rip these up. Like if I put them in the thing.
Yeah.
More bullets. And another lighter.
Well, I was gonna have a spare lighter. You never know when you're gonna need it.
Nice. Oh, can I not take those bullets?
I would say it doesn't look like it.
Out of news. We'll probably come over here. I kind of want to go for this. I should be able to do it with my lighters.
Yeah, so be careful.
Oh, nothing good found. Better wander up here. Go home.
Oh, we moved up one, then moved back down one.
Well, he moved up there and saw me there, so he's like, no. We're just not doing this.
Can't blame him.
I look like a menace right now. I'm putting only one lighter away for now.
Well, yeah. It's better to, keep one back just in case. At least that'd be my theory.
Eventually, we'll have to move on from here, so we'll have to take whatever important things we want. But the goal is to get geared up a little bit better before we do so.
No, I fully understand that. I mean, it's better than... Because if you don't have the proper gear, you're not... at least until you're no longer injured would be a nice one, too.
But yeah. Go over here and see what's on this hex. Oh!
Oh, regular crowbar.
Nice. I'll leave you here for a minute. I'll be back. You're not taking my spear. Fight him with my crowbar.
Yeah, I got Gordon Freeman on him. Nice. Then it ran. Do they have a gun?
They might, but it doesn't mean they have any ammo or anything.
Understood. I was looking at their sprite there, or well, whatever you want to call it for this.
I call it Sprite. I'm gonna go back over there. Get my spear back. Let me see what's here. Lots of water.
And mushrooms.
Good one, bad one, good ones. Blueberries.
And you definitely want the water.
See, the problem is, okay, I empty the water out, I can see it's sterilized, but you can't tell if water's been sterilized unless you empty it out first.
Hmm.
I just have to remember the yellow bottle is the dirty water.
I mean, that should be easy enough, especially with an extra set of eyes.
That's how I generally do it. It's been a pretty productive first day.
This is only one day.
I don't think I slept.
No, you haven't. You just kind of rested. I always figured like the end turn thing would just be like the end of the day.
No. It's one full day. As night falls, you notice there is a bright glow coming from the east, easily visible through the treetops. It's no guarantee, but it could be a sign of civilization, maybe even a lead on where you are or who. And if nothing else, it's as good as a landmark to strike towards as any. And then it goes about my mini-maps.
So east would be...
Now it's dark.
Alright, well, I think this is probably a good time to just call it for now. And we'll see what happens the next day of the episode.
Yep, sounds good. Yeah, I don't want to get into too much crazy stuff. I won't even sleep. We'll save that. And we'll see you in the next one.
Yep.
Make sure that if you like this one and want to see more Neo Scavenger, give it a like or let us know in the comments and all that. And have a good one, guys. Bye.
Yep, bye.